So I think firstly I kind of want to start with why like you wanted to tell this kind of story and why did you want to be a part of this project?
Um, well, a mentor of mine is Ruben Morgan. He loves Shakespeare. We was working on a project back in May 2012, and we was looking at this venue, and he saw this balcony, and he said, "This would be a beautiful Romeo and Juliet scene. I think we should do Romeo and Juliet in Richmond." At first, I was like, "Nah, we ain't doing that." But then Molly Rayner, who was my partner running the organization Raw Talent, she said, "No, I think we should do that." So I wanted to tell the story not because of Romeo and Juliet, but because it related to what I was going through in my life and the young people who I was serving. It's like that's our story, but we don't always feel represented in the classrooms like Romeo and Juliet. So it's like if I can write a piece that can represent what I was going through and have somebody at 15 be able to relate to that in their classrooms, because I didn't have that, then I want to write that. And then Molly told her cousin Jason Zeldes, who was the director of the film, to come and film it, of us writing it, rehearsing it, and staging it. So it's like I was already in it before it became what it is now. I was just like, once I made that commitment, it's like we finna see it through.
Well, they brought it to me. I have an affinity for poetry for a long time. I always think of poetry as a higher angel of hip hop. You know, it's hip hop culture, and it's an expression of a time capsule, as all rap and all this spoken word is. But this silence, you know, operating from silence, they say much greater things. They serve a higher angel because it's silent. Stillness is what, you know, where all art comes from. But when you're stuck and there's no celebratory music, there's no music to make you bounce or make you, you know, make you think, or let what you really think, even better. So that's what it's beautiful, you know, and it's a transformative story. This man's not dead or in jail, you know. I'm lucky I'm not dead or in jail because of art, because of poetry, it turns out. So we survive because of it, and we want other people to survive. And I think it's, for me, it's a labor of love to work on this picture.
I mean, what kind of like audience do you wish that this kind of movie reaches?
Everybody, everyone, all ages. I stopped thinking about particular audiences a long time ago. At first, I was like, I'm finna write this for the hood, for the streets. And then I was in front of like audiences that didn't come from where I came from, and they were more impacted than people who come from it every day. So I was like, wow, I can't keep on putting myself in a box of this is for everybody. If you want to be better, if you want to be in tune with yourself, and if you have ever survived something or ever felt silenced, which a lot of us do, feel silence at time, then this film is for you to learn from.
I want everybody to see this movie. We're gonna open in limited theaters and make a big buzz around it. That's gonna be good. But I wanna make sure everybody sees this movie. Everybody. That's gonna be my passion project. Make sure everybody sees it, you know, because it's gonna really affect a lot of people, and it will inspire people. And you know, for him, I want everybody in the hood and everybody else to see it, because I want him to get the kind of light so he can give more light. The bigger the ball of light around him, the more he can inspire and change lives. And I think that's the goal here. You really affect people, give them what you love, right? And he's giving them what he loves. So that's, for me, you know, that's my job.
Yeah, and I mean with kind of like the current the political climate, like there is a lot of need to be like to be creative and to really dive into the arts, and I mean that's kind of what like raw talent is like kind of doing. So where do you see raw talent going from here? Like where do you see the future of raw talent?
I feel like the future of raw talent is this right here, just the act of encouraging other young people to start something in their neighborhood if they don't already have it, or to join something that's already a part of it. So I feel like the future is just speaking that into existence into everybody else who are not conscious of their own raw talent. Because there's other organizations doing the same thing, if not even more, but don't have that same spotlight. So it's just encouraging other folks to tap into their raw talent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.